Merry Christmas, happy holidays, much love from the team here at Connection Incorporated and my family to you and yours. In today's video, I'm going to give you what I feel is a little bit of a Christmas gift so that you can hit the ground running in 2026 and have the best year ever in the mortgage industry. I think we're coming into the year with some fantastic tailwinds, and this is going to help you make the most amount of impact with the least amount of effort. So topic number one is artificial intelligence and your past customer database. The majority of the deals that we do in the mortgage industry are from referrals. And the more often that you provide value to your past customer database and the leads that you have generated over the years, and you ask them for referrals, the more times that you do that, the more you will get. In the last 90 days, we have made 7,322 phone calls. That resulted in 713 actual conversations. So we don't count text messages, we don't count emails back and forth. We just count people that we actually have a conversation with that then leads to an appointment. So there's 10% of the people, and these are all past customers. So these are all past customers that we're calling for mortgage lenders. Out of those 713 conversations that we had in the last 90 days, we booked 447 either annual mortgage reviews or direct refinance applications. Okay, 447 appointments. That's 63% of the people that we talked to. If you have not yet reached out to your database and said, hey, record equity in homes, record high consumer debt, rates have leveled off, and home appreciation doesn't seem like it's going to go crazy this year. Now is the time, if you're thinking about buying or selling or doing a refinance, is the perfect time to sit down and let me run the numbers for you. And if it's not a good fit for you, who do you know that could benefit from this conversation? Simply picking up the phone, making calls to your past customer database should generate you appointments and deals. If you stack on the loan officer CRM or any CRM, it doesn't really matter, but it should have a power dialer. And then if you don't talk to that person, it should drop a ringless voicemail where you give the script of the offer of value. And then if they don't respond to that, it sends a friendly follow-up email and a friendly follow-up text message. And you do that once a month with an offer of value. I believe that you will get far more referrals and opportunities to do refinances and deals out of your database. If you don't already have a database marketing system set up for 2026, we have one inside the CRM. It's a year long, and you can try the whole CRM out for $1 and try it out for 4 weeks. Go through the onboarding process to make sure that it's a good fit for you. If you're interested in information about that, you can email support@connectionincorporated.com. They'll get you more information on that. So number one, use AI to go out to your database. If you want a pro tip, go through your database and sort people by interest rate and the time that they got their loan, and focus your efforts on the phone calls that you can make to the people that you're going to have the highest impact with first. Now, number two, the second source of business for all of the top producers that I interview on the podcast, we had 54 of the top 100 loan officers on the Scotsman's Guide on the show. So far, they get their business from referrals, and most of them get the majority of their referrals from qualified real estate agents. We have launched a new voice AI system that is specifically designed for real estate listings. It is the new Sign Rider. So what you do is you go to a listing agent and you say, I will generate and work all of the buyer leads that are interested in your listings, qualify them, and only send you the interested pre-qualified ones to see if they're interested in purchasing that home. And in order to do that, all you do is you set up an AI voice agent that's trained on the listing address. And I know that sounds techie, but all you do is you take our pre-done prompt that's inside the CRM and you take it to ChatGPT. You give ChatGPT the address of the property It goes out, does all the research on the property, the local market, how prices have changed over the last 3 years, what school district it's in, pulls in all this amazing information about the listing, maybe even more than the real estate agent knows about the property, and then puts it into the AI prompt that you then copy and paste into the CRM. And then when people call the phone number to get information about that listing, it greets them, can answer all of the questions that they have about that listing, but also books them on your calendar so you can take them through a pre-qualification, find out if they're qualified, and then refer that lead back to the listing agent. I've made a handful of introductions this way with loan officers that are on our programs, and the feedback on what the agents think of the offer is incredible. I believe that if you launch this in your marketplace, you will be first to market with this technology. This is the new sign writer, right? All powered by AI. You can try this out. I've got a little test phone number here for you. So it's 855-217-9557. So you can call that number right now and talk to one of these agents. It's programmed on a fictional listing because we can't use an actual listing, but you can call, talk to the AI, ask it questions, and understand that it's going to work to book you in an appointment to actually get you pre-qualified. Now, you're not actually going to show up on somebody's calendar, right? It's just a demo, but you can try out the technology. So that phone number again is 1-855-217-9557. That's 1-855-217-9557. Give the AI a call and imagine while you're talking to this, a sign writer that goes on the listings of your top producing listing agents in your marketplace, hoovering all of the buyer leads to you for free, pre-qualifying them, and then booking them on your calendar. What an incredible way to start 2026. Our third gift for you this year is a conversation between AI and Google. If you haven't already, go do a search on ChatGPT for something that you're interested in purchasing. Go through the experience. Talk to your friends and family members over the holidays. What are you using? Are you still using Google? Are you using ChatGPT? We're living through a fundamental change in how technology affects us as human beings. And we're going to watch over the next 3 to 5 years, and I believe it may happen far sooner than that. Consumers are going to stop going to Google to ask their mortgage questions, and they are going to start using their AI assistants, ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini, in order to ask those questions. The most recent story I was told, and I hear multiple per week now at this point, somebody funded over a $3 million mortgage deal on a referral from ChatGPT, actually funded. Our friend Oliver down in Tampa getting multiple opportunities a month from people finding him on Grok, Gemini, ChatGPT. Nate Carver did a deal worth $500,000 in and around, right? I believe it was plus that number, but I didn't get the exact number from him. He was on the podcast. Closed that deal directly from ChatGPT, sending him a referral. When you think about online leads and traditional online leads, the quality was terrible. Like, it got to a point where it's like, if you can close 1% of the leads that you generate online, you're doing great. These are totally different. This is a fundamental shift. This is Kodak losing to digital cameras, BlackBerry losing to the iPhone, Blockbuster losing to Netflix. Like, this is one of those moments. We're living through it, right? Where our consumers now trust the information and the research and the bias from their AI so much when you can get your business recommended to people that are using AI to search for mortgage and real estate information. It is as strong as a referral from a real estate agent or a past customer. I believe that to be true because I see it in the closing ratios of the conversations that are coming in with our clients. We are still early, but you have to take action right now to get ahead of AI search in your local marketplace. Google gave us a great 10 to 15 year run, and that pivot has happened, and I'm watching it happen in real time. And I want to share with you that creating content inside your ChatGPT, reverse engineering your market and seeing who's recommended now and what sources the AI is using to pull that information, creating a strategy and a plan to build a relationship with the AI so that it understands that you are an expert and can recommend you to new consumers is the strongest consumer direct lead generation play that I believe you can make in your career. And it starts today. And every Friday we run a class. It's called AIFriday.com. It used to be called Build It with Chris. You can still go to builditwithchris.com and register for free for the training. But every Friday at noon, we go online and I share my screen and we have no idea what's going to happen, but I teach an AI tool and teach an implementation of AI. We had close to 200 people on last week's call, and it's all mortgage lenders learning, sharing, telling stories of what's working, what's not, and actually learning how to use these tools. I'm not an expert, but I'm gathering a community of the leaders in artificial intelligence in the mortgage industry and making it so that the people that are part of that community become AI powered moving forward. And we already have people in that group for free that have done their own work in their own markets that are now getting leads and closing deals as a result of building authority with artificial intelligence. I'd love to have you there, totally free, every Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you don't want to do the work, I believe that there's a who, not how, to that problem with AI. And our company will work to get you recommended on Google and inside the AI engine. And you can get the full details on that by going to loansbyranking.com, which opens up the very important final point that we have for today and to close out the year. I have been preaching, coaching, teaching the mortgage industry for close to 16 years to go set up a Google business profile and go get 5-star online ratings and reviews on that profile. It is still important, but that strategy is shifting and changing. And it sounds almost unbelievable that I'm here recommending a source other than Google for your 5-star ratings and reviews. But what you need to do in your local marketplace, go on and search for mortgage information. Who's the best mortgage lender for insert in product that you want to rank for? It could be VA, it could be FHA, tons of non-conforming is huge right now. But you pick your product and ask who the best mortgage lender is on Google, and then go down and actually look at the sources. You are very likely to see Yelp, Facebook, and Reddit. And it sounds a little bit weird, but artificial intelligence has surpassed shenanigans on the internet. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but there is a process to get a customer ranked on the front page of Google. Like if you've got a business and you want to get ranked on Google, if you can wait long enough, you can get there because there is a process of what to do in order to get there. And there are lots of companies that have been around for long enough. Ours is one of them that can go through that process and get you there, right? It's just a matter of time and money, right? Well, the game has changed now that AI is determining what a ranking factor is, and social proof, which is conversations that the AI feels can't be manipulated, are incredibly important. So when you get clients and customers to talk about your mortgage business inside a local Facebook group that's designed about real estate, or just like the local buy and sell group on Facebook, when you're asking your customers for a 5-star rating and review, you need to ask them this critical question first. Hey, where do you spend the majority of your time online? If you were to leave me a 5-star rating and review, when we get this deal closed, what would be the best platform for you? Or you can shorten that script to like, where would you like to leave me a review when we close this deal? Right? Let them tell you where they're an active user, because that's where they're going to have the most followers. That's where they're going to have the most clout to transfer over to your business. That's where they're going to have the most followers. That's where they're going to have the most influence for you and your brand. So if they're Facebookers and it's a Facebook group, awesome. If they're Instagrammers and it's just a post on their Instagram tagging your Instagram profile, that works, right? AI is smart enough to see it, pick it up, reference it to your business, and use that for social clout. If they're a Reddit user, you have struck gold in the rating and review process. Because if they can use their Reddit profile to go into the local community that shows up on the front page of Google when you do a search for your local market and mortgage professional, and they leave a comment in that conversation thread that's already showing up on the front page of Google, when people go to Reddit and read that thread, you're going to get new consumer direct opportunities from that potentially. But what's happening is then the AI references your business from that conversation, gives it clout, and then you have the potential to get recommended inside the large language model. Because it's not you saying great things about your business or driving people to your Google business profile. It looks like real people having real organic conversations on platforms that are less manipulatable than Google 5-star ratings and reviews. It is now about having people have authentic conversations about your brand on the social networks. And that's what the AI is looking for to prove real authority on your brand moving into 2026. So those are the three big pivots and the three areas where I believe that you should focus the majority of your efforts moving into the new year so that you can generate as many deals as possible with the least amount of effort. No income claims, just love, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for an incredible year. If you're a client and customer, thank you. We love you. If you haven't seen the amount of resources that we have piled into customer support on the left-hand side of your CRM, just go click live Zoom support. We are there for you from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday Eastern Standard Time to help you and do for you whatever it is that you need help with. We are so thankful for you and your business and your referrals to people with inside your mortgage network. To our team at Connection Incorporated, thank you. You all have such a servant's mentality and do such a wonderful job of providing for our community and for our customers. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Thank you for the incredible year. For everybody watching, thank you. Much love to you and your family. Please disconnect from your technology over this holiday season. Let's go spend some well-deserved time with our loved ones. And speaking of which, to my family who will never watch this video, I love you. Thank you for supporting me and loving me. And 2026 is going to be an absolutely incredible year. So all the best to you, to your success, and I'll see you in the next video.